Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Rambo: First Blood from 1982.
John Rambo, a drifter, just passing through their town.
Morning! Headed north or south?
North.
Now jump in. I'll make sure you're heading the right direction, huh?
You got someplace I can eat around here?
There's a diner about 30 miles up the highway.
Is there any law against me getting something here?
Yeah, me. I want you to book this gentleman for vagrancy, resisting arrest, carrying a concealed weapon.
They knew he was innocent.
Starting to dislike you. A lot.
And they didn't give a damn.
That's okay, Warren. Don't worry about the soap. He's tough. Just shave him. Try.
Don't move. I don't want you to cut your own throat.
John Rambo, one man who's been pushed too far.
You're finished! You've gone as far as you're gonna go! Heading straight for the top. We're right on top of him. There's no way out of here except through us.
He was hunted, trapped,
There he is! On the cliff!
and forced to fight back.
Don't push it. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Teasel, you and all your men couldn't handle him before. Now, what makes you think you can handle him now?
Because God knows what damage he's prepared to do.
You don't seem to want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert in guerrilla warfare.
Are you telling me that 200 men against your boy is a no-win situation for us?
You send that many, don't forget one thing. A good supply of body bags.
Sylvester Stallone. This time he's fighting for his life. First Blood.
Rambo: First Blood stars Sylvester Stallone and it's directed by Ted Kotcheff. Sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. I'll put the name up in the screen so that... The plot of Rambo: First Blood is that ex-Green Beret John Rambo, a Vietnam War veteran, tries to visit an old army buddy, but the local cops arrest him and abuse him. When he can't escape his tormentors, he decides to fight back. What did I like about this movie? Honestly, everything. I don't have a single dislike, so there's not going to be any negative... Okay, there is one negative, I will say, but it's very minor complaint. I'll get to that in a bit, but, I mean, like, first of all, the pacing of this movie is really good. The movie runs at only an hour and 33 minutes, and honestly, I didn't felt like I was watching it for an hour and 33 minutes. I really didn't. It was fast-paced, but at the same time, did had some slow builds in that, especially to help develop the story and characters. Speaking of characters, let's talk about Sylvester Stallone as John Rambo. And honestly, John Rambo is a very interesting character here. Basically this Vietnam War veteran, a Green Beret, ends up coming to this local town, which he finds out that one of his military buddies just died of cancer. And so that kind of puts him already in a tough spot. Then he goes to this small, quiet town, and like the people running this town give him nothing but shit. He does not he's not given a hero's welcome at all. Especially from the town sheriff. And this guy is like a real asshole. Like, they made it to where, like, honestly, I really wanted to beat the shit out of that guy too. I'm not going to lie. I felt what Rambo felt. I really did. I wanted to kick the ass out of everybody who was giving him crap, you know? And knowing that, they even end up arresting him and just treating him like he was nothing. And he didn't even do anything wrong to get arrested. And it's like... And... So, I definitely felt what Rambo was feeling. I really did. The film they did such a great job with this film to make you feel what he's feeling in every moment. And it's a rush. It's like a really great rush of adrenaline you get from this movie. And it's just... And also you got the... like John Rambo's like colonel, which helped train him and his other soldiers along with him, and I guess he kind of actually acts as almost like the Dr. Loomis of this movie, where basically he's just there to basically dump exposition, and I think it's just as good as, you know, Don Pleasance with Dr. Loomis about Michael Myers. And it's only just there to let us know how potentially dangerous Rambo could be. Especially if you mess with him. And also that, like, I like a lot of dialogue from this movie. Especially, like, the writing's just great for it. In fact, I especially, without getting into spoilers, love John Rambo's speech at the end. And it's like... So... also, the action in this movie. The action is almost like non-stop, pulse-pounding intensity. It's really intense, but it's really fun to watch. What did I not like about it? Honestly, the one thing I didn't like was, just the end credits song they did and how they handled that. That's my only complaint. Like, we've been through this, like, intense roller coaster of a movie. And I get why they did. It's kind of a war song. But I would have picked for much more of a musical score. And I would have not done it on that, you know, kind of cheesy 80s freeze frame you normally see. So, but honestly, for me, that's just a minor nitpick. So I'm going to give Rambo First Blood a 5 out of 5 stars. And honestly, I should point out that I forgot to mention while talking about this movie earlier that this was the first time I've seen any of the Rambo movies. And I figured it's about time, especially with Rambo Last Blood just came out in theaters recently. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. So I did, and I'm glad I did. It's an amazing movie. I picked it up on Blu-ray, like a Blu-ray copy of it, at one of the pawn shops. And honestly, this is one I don't think I'm even going to trade at the pawn shop or sell. It's one I could definitely see myself rewatching, especially with friends. And honestly, I highly, to anybody who has not seen any of the Rambo movies, I highly recommend this one for sure. So that's it for my review. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.